Jordan, do you want me to record it and go ahead and post it, or are you all get squared away with that now?
I'll record it. I
Okay.
already pushed the button. Let me
Okay.
just go ahead and mute
Push
everybody.
the big red button.
And then Eric, go ahead and unmute yourself. We're good?
Morning, Melissa, yep.
All right, cool. All right, guys, let's get started with our warm-up. Sorry if it's a little bit harder to see me. Can't really get the lighting right, but we're just gonna go high knees. Slowly
Yeah.
warming up the body.
Just follow that glowing aura around Jordan.
You really can't see me?
No, we can see you.
All right, cool. And then in a few seconds, we're gonna switch to butt kicks. In 3, 2, 1, butt kicks, driving the heels up.
It's just a good thing you're barefoot so we could see your feet moving around. If you had black gym shoes on, we'd be in trouble.
Doesn't help that I'm super dark too.
Morning, Marty. Marty, we're just starting with the warm-up. You are perfectly fine.
All right, a few more seconds, and then we will switch to jumping jacks. Okay, 3, 2, 1, jumping jacks. And just moderate pace here and not going crazy. Slowly warming up the body. And if you guys are just logging in, I'm leading you guys through the workout. And then I'll show both variations, bands and dumbbells. And I said dumbbells, you could go a little bit heavier this time. All right, go ahead, shake out the legs, shake out the arms. So I have 30s to 10s. So we're gonna do some compound lifts. Okay, so let's go. Starting with our stretches, starting at the top, working our way down. So feet shoulder width, look down, tuck the chin. Should feel a nice stretch in the back of your neck. And then you're gonna look over your right shoulder. Look back down, over the left now. Down, right, down, left. Okay, so let's go a few more on each side at your own pace, but not rushing through this one, really feeling the stretch. All right, last one for me. Let's go feet a tad bit wider here. Okay, scarecrow position, palms up, elbows shoulder height, and then we're gonna just rotate and rotate. Rotating the hip all the way down to the foot. All right, a few more times on each side. And then let's go feet, keeping it the same length. So feet just past shoulder width, and then we're gonna go hip circles. Okay, so I should feel a nice stretch in the hip flexors, front of the hips. Good stretch for the lower back as well. So a few more, all one direction. 2 more, 1, 2, hold it, and then switch sides, switch directions. All right, feet close together. And then what we're gonna be doing, heels stay on the floor, drive the knees forward, hips go back, extending the legs, so should feel it in the hamstrings here. And then in this position, should feel it in the quads and the calves. And it's a good warm up for the ankles as well. So knees forward, hips back, knees forward, hips back, and I'm just resting my hands on the side of my thighs here. And last one. Okay, so let's just go a few squat progressions. Feet shoulder width, toes slightly out. Reach for the ceiling, keep your legs straight as you go down. And then when you squat down, arms on the inside, okay? If that bothers the knees at all, you could just leave your hips back, one arm up at a time, drive up through the heels, okay? So legs straight, reach down, squat down, chest and eyes forward, one arm up at a time. Let's do that a few more times, and then we'll get started. All right, go ahead. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs. Last one, clasp the hands together. We're gonna go circles here. So 10 to 15 each direction. And then once you guys are done with that, go ahead. You could bounce around, shake out the arms, shake out the legs. I'll get you guys started with our first circuit here, okay? So again, dumbbells and or bands. First circuit, we're gonna go alternating rows here. We're just gonna switch it up just a little bit from last week. Okay, so I'm gonna go dumbbells each hand, or you could use bands, staggered stance, and then it's almost like that ground and pound that we do. All weight on that front leg, but as you can see, I'm not going crazy with my pace. So it's almost a push and a pull with that opposite arm, okay? All one side, okay? Next round, just switch legs. So alternating rows is our first exercise. Again, doing the same thing with the bands. You could go both feet if you need more tension. Number two, we're gonna go glute series. So 3 different steps for this exercise. First step, 15-second hold with one leg. Other leg, knee tuck, and then foot flex, not relax, foot flex. And then once Eric says switch, we're gonna switch to the other side for 15 seconds. And then the very last set, both heels down, drive the knees forward, hit as many reps as you can, concentrating on the glutes, okay? And then very last exercise, we're gonna go here, seated position, Russian twist. So you're gonna go hip, hip, and then straight up. Hip, hip, straight up. So first round is gonna be 25 seconds. Second round is 20, last round is 15. But at the very end of the Russian twist, when Eric says go ahead and rep it out, we're just gonna do the presses, okay? So again, hip, hip, press for 25 seconds. And then at the very end, for 10 seconds, we're just gonna concentrate on the press. You could elevate the feet if you want to for more of a challenge. All right, let's get ready to rock, starting with those alternating rows using the bands using the bands or dumbbells.
All right. Let's go ahead and start to get set up there. You can do 1 foot on the bands and choke up on them, or go wide stance just to get more tension, but we're alternating rows. Chest forward, get set, and go. 25 seconds, not too fast here, still under control. You can do a squeeze at the top, thinking about maybe 12 to 15 reps on each arm in the 25 seconds here. Good. Keeping back flat, hips are back, nice. Elbows tight to our side on the row. Good. About 10 seconds here. And it's good to have a nice wide stance with your feet, meaning forward and backward. Big split stance. 3, 2, 1, and switch. We're going to move to the mat for the glute series. This is going to stay 15 seconds on each leg, plus repping it out at the end with both legs. If you have a dumbbell and you want to hold it across the hips, by all means, go right ahead. Pick a side, any side, get set, and go. So driving through the floor, and we're not repping them out. We're actually just holding it at the top. So keep hips high, hold it isometric, push through the floor with the heel, and we're just holding it here. Opposite leg is tucked with the foot flexed. 2, 1, and switch sides. Go right ahead, time's rolling. Drive through the floor. If you don't have any weights in hand, you can go hands up towards the sky, up towards the ceiling, just to get shoulders off the floor a little bit. 5 seconds, hold it, consciously engage the glute. 3, 2, 1, and now both feet down. Go ahead, rep it out about shoulder width with the feet. Go right ahead, drive through the floor, all the way down, all the way up. Rep them out, rep them out. Good speed, but under control. Nice. Should be able to get about 15 in the 15 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Go ahead and stay seated. We're going to go to the Russian twist with the press. Of course, if you have a lighter dumbbell, you can hold it by the ends or with both hands. You'll go side, side, and then press for 25 seconds. Get set, and go. And of course, you can keep feet grounded or elevate your feet off the floor, keeping them still in space to make it a little tougher.
And as you can see, I'm not pressing straight out or straight up at an incline here.
About 10 seconds here, just setting in the pocket for the most part, facing forward, and then get the press on an angle. You can lean back slightly a little bit more, make it a little tougher on the core. 3, 2, 1, and hold it or rep it out at the end here. Press, press, press. 10 seconds. Still on that slight angle, not directly upward. There we go. Rep it out here. Rep it out. Keeping body still. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Awesome. Back to the alternating row. Second round here, time to make adjustments if necessary. If you need a little bit more band resistance, you can loop it and stand on it with one foot, or go wider stance on it with both feet. If you need heavier dumbbells, by all means, go ahead. 20 seconds, get set, and go. And the reason we have a nice wide stance, meaning forward and backward, is so that you can allow your chest to come forward and still have plenty base with your lower body. Good, nice. Less than 10 seconds. Driving the elbows up and back. Shoulders are low. Good, get nice full clean pulls. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Awesome. Good pace on that one there. We're going to go to the glute series next. 15 seconds all across the board. All right, get set and go. First side is up, holding that firm, holding it strong. As soon as the hip starts to drop, deep breath, readjust. Keeping hips squared up to the ceiling. 5 seconds, hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch it up. Go ahead, right to the other side, and go. Hips are high, consciously engaging the glute. Should feel hamstring firing a little bit with this also. While you're pushing straight through the floor, you can kind of pull your heel towards your body. You'll feel even more hamstring, almost like a hamstring curl. Hold it, squeeze, squeeze. 2, 1, and rep them out here. Both feet down. Go ahead. Awesome, awesome. And even as you're doing these bridges with both feet, you can kind of push outwards with your heels, like you're trying to slide your heels sideways to your side. You'll feel hips engaging a little bit more there. There we go. Rep them out. Good pace, good form. 2, 1, and switch. Awesome. Nicely done. Going back to our Russian twist. 20 seconds here. Side, side, and press. Get set. And go. See, everybody's facing forward very well. Awesome. In terms of how far you should really lower it, that's totally up to you, whatever feels most appropriate. If you feel like it's a good challenge to go to the floor, to the pocket, perfectly fine. Short time, 5 seconds, and then we're going to stick to the press. 2, 1, and rep it out here. On an angle, press, press, go all the way to the chest, an inch away from the chest, and then extend the arms going outward. Good. If you want to pick your feet up for these last 10, go for it. 2, 1, and switch. Awesome. Nicely done.
Last round, guys, and then we have conditioning. I'll show you guys at our right after the Russian twist.
All right, last round on the alternating row, making sure back is flat, hinge forward on an angle, get set, and go. Alternating sides. If you need to add the hold for the last one here, should be on that 10 to 15 on each side. Just 15 seconds here. Good. Hips are back. Chest is naturally forward. Nice, Brad. Good, Kelly. Awesome, Buffy. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Good. Good little burnout there. Last set on our glute series here. Holding it firm, holding hips high. First side, get set, and go. 15 seconds of focus on each side here. Think about that straight line from your knee all the way to your shoulder. So if your left foot is the one pressing your left side, it'd be your left knee to your left shoulder, and that'll ensure that your hip is up high enough, engaging the glute. 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. And go ahead right away. Time's rolling. The leg that's in the air, that knee is going to be bent, and your toe is going to be pointed towards the ceiling, if not back towards your head on an angle. That way the foot's flexed. 5 seconds. Hold it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 3, 2, 1, and rep them out here. Go ahead. 15 seconds. Drive through the floor equally with both heels. Consciously engaging the glutes on the way up, all the way to the floor. Perfect. Rep them out. Rep them out. All the way through. Here we go. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Last one on our Russian twists. Adjust the weight accordingly on this last one. I feel like the first two were really challenging and need to scale it back. Go ahead and grab a lighter weight. 15 seconds, get set, and go. pocket, pocket, and then press. So side, side, press, slight angle. Good. Nice, Melissa. Here we go, Mike. Good pace, good control. Less than 10 seconds. Then we're going to rep it out at the end. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. Just the press. 10 seconds. Knock them out here. Good, strong finish on this circuit. And don't get a drink just yet. We're going to dive right into conditioning on Jordan. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Nice.
All right, guys. So everybody on your feet, grab a light dumbbell, If you want, you could hold the handle and then hold the other end, or you could hold both ends. What we're going to be doing, dumbbell shovels, okay? So we're going to go one side, switching halfway on Eric's call. Okay, so chest forward, hips go back, squeeze the glutes at the top. Right after that, back into the floor. Again, Russian twist position. You can leave the feet up, but for the first set, I want you guys to keep your heels down and then punching as hard as you can. We're just not doing this, guys. Punch as hard as you can. The harder you punch, the harder it's going to be on the obliques, okay? So 2 rounds of that. First one's going to be 30 seconds. Second round's going to be 20 seconds.
All right, 30 seconds with the dumbbell shovels. We'll switch halfway. So one side at a time on a diagonal, get set, and go. So you're going from the pocket to your opposite shoulder. Go ahead. Awesome, awesome. Using lower body to help you out here. So this is not all a shoulder raise. If anything, it's mostly lower body and core. Yes, good. Still facing forward for the most part. Keep it going. Nice. Off to a nice start here. Good. Narrower base helps on this one. Also about shoulder width. And switch sides right away. Go ahead. So other pocket to other shoulder. By having that narrower stance, shoulder width, you're able to kind of get around your side to go up on a good, efficient diagonal. 3, 2, 1, and switch to the floor. Going punches. As Jordan mentioned, it's not straightforward, more so on a slight diagonal with each punch across the body. You can go feet grounded or elevated, get set, and go. You can lean back a little bit more, make this a little tougher, and punch hard too with intention. That's how we're going to get the most out of this one. Punch and go, punch and go. If you want to elevate one foot or both feet, take a little stability away, make it a little tougher, go ahead, as long as we're under control. There we go. Rep them out. 15 seconds. Awesome. Good control. Nice job, Kevin. Staying still. Awesome. Melissa, good pace there. There we go. Buffy, rep them out. 5 seconds all the way through. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Nice. Awesome. Go ahead, grab your lighter weight, adjust if needed.
When you're doing these shovels, guys, think of a kettlebell swing. Hips go back, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abs at the top.
20 seconds total. We'll switch halfway. First side gets set. And go. Knock them out here. There we go. Form first, and then you keep up your pace. Hips go back. Consciously using lower body, glutes, hamstrings to fire up. 2, 1, and right in the other side, switch. There we go. Awesome. Good diagonal. Ending up hands above the shoulder. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Excellent. Ditch the weight, go into our punches. Last set, we'll grab a drink after this one. 20 seconds on our punches, get set, and go. Good. Slight diagonal across the midline. Drive the elbows back. Fully extend on the punches, and then rep them out. There we go. Awesome. Chin is tucked, chest is back. Less than 10 seconds. All out here. Short little exhale on each punch all the way through. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice. Awesome. Whew.
It's like a sauna in here, guys. There is no ventilation in my apartment whatsoever. Oh.
I think Maris turned off the AC because she knew you moved the couch.
Yeah, she's mad right now.
Quick drink here. Then looking in the Jordan for Circuit B. Nicely done. Awesome start for this Flex Friday workout.
All right, guys. So while you guys get your water, I'll show you guys the next circuit. First one, you can go bands or dumbbells. Work both just as well. So I'll show you guys with the band first. So I have a staggered stance here, standing nice and tall, chest out, eyes forward. We're gonna go curl and then press. Okay, curl and then press. Palms forward here, turn them, and my palms are going forward as I go up as well. So here, here. So all one side. Next round, just switch legs. Same thing with dumbbells. You can turn them, or you can just go neutral, grip the whole time, so you don't have to worry about turning your wrist. Second exercise, again, you could use bands, dumbbells, or body weight. So the lower you are in this position, the harder it's going to be. So we usually, in the gym, we do this exercise usually on a platform or a bench. But here, we're just going to go on the floor. I have bands here just for more tension, front hold, and then I'll show you guys from the front. So it's going to be those crossover steps. Okay, we're just not going here. So hinge or staying as low as I can. This is a knee-friendly exercise. And then that back foot is doing all of the movement, but you should feel it in that front glute, front hamstring. If you have weights, you could just have the weights low, like so. So 25 seconds, all one side, 25 seconds, the other side. And then very last one, again, another light dumbbell here, wide stance with the feet, plank position. I'm going to reach under my arm, pull across, reach under, pull across, okay? Not going here, you're reaching under, pulling across. If you don't have a light enough dumbbell, you can just go raises 2. So 25 seconds, that first round. At the very end, 10-second plank hold, either on your arms or arms extended or on your elbows as well, okay? So get your dumbbells ready, get your band set for those curl to presses.
Right. Adjust your feet on the band accordingly so that it works well for both the curl and the press.
It's very hard to breathe in here. If I pass out, send help. 3710 North Drake.
We'll send Kelly. All right, get set and go. Curl and then press. If you want to go one foot on the band or both, nice, good. Elbows stay in one spot when you curl, and then when you press, try to end up as much over your shoulder as you can. That way you're not forward, back, or out to the side. Excellent. If you're using dumbbells, you can keep a neutral grip, meaning no change in grip or position. Bands, whatever is comfortable. Sometimes the handles rub up against the hands. Less than 10 seconds. And like Mike and Kevin and Buffy, that split stance works really well. So if you want to do that split stance, help stabilize the low back. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Awesome. Then we're going to that new crossover step where there's that slight bend in the front knee. So if you have dumbbells, you can keep them at your side like Jordan has there. If you're using bands, just like Kevin has under the chin, perfect, just to give some tension. So if you have bands, yep, just like that, Jen, Melissa, good. Buffy, curl it up to just under the chin, just to get some tension. Yep, perfect. Get set and go. So all we're doing here is keeping a slight bend in the front knee. Chest is forward. Yep. And then changing our balance and angle by doing those taps side to side. That's where it's going to
like
really
a
add.
curtsy. But staying low, staying low. Make sure that hip is back, knees not too much, not too forward.
Good, Kevin, just like that. Jen, good control there. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and switch. Give you a moment just to switch on the bands. Get the elbows underneath the handles. Get set and go. And it should almost feel like your front leg, the one that's working, doing most of, if not all the work here, is doing more of like a pulse rep. So you're keeping that angle, but there's a little bit of change. And that's where it starts to add up to the glute and the quad because it's keeping you under that tension. Yep, exactly. Kind of gripping the floor with the front foot. Nice, Brad. Tyler, awesome. Readjust the hands even at the end here, back under the chin just slightly. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Excellent. There we go. Awesome. Ditch the bands, go into the plank pull through. If you don't have weights, you're going to do an alternating lift off where you reach with one arm, then reach with the other arm. If you do have a weight, you're going to reach under and through. That's probably the most common thing we see is reaching with the same side. Want to reach through, we'll get a little bit more out of it that way. Get set and go ahead. 25 seconds. If it really starts to add up and you need to touch down both knees, perfectly fine. Jordan mentioned last week helps to keep relatively wider base. So while you're in your plank, you can go a little wider than you normally would. That'll keep your hips from shifting. Good. Keeping hips and back straight. Awesome. Reach through, pull. Reach through, pull. Exhale when you pull through. 3, 2, 1, and just hold that push-up plank. Not done yet. 10 seconds. Hold it. This is a good time to kind of structure down, readjust your form. Hands under the shoulders, hips and back straight. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Nicely done. Going to curl and press with the bands or dumbbells. Adjust accordingly on the second set. We're dropping 5 seconds, so 20 seconds should be in that 8 to 15 range for reps. Get set and go. If you're used to having one leg forward or you're more comfortable with one, go ahead and try the other one. This is a good time to do that, is put the other leg forward, feel that side kind of stabilizing and engaging differently. Good. Curl to press. Think about exhaling. When you press up towards the ceiling, you'll feel your belly button drawing back. Abs are engaged. 2, 1, and switch. Nice. Well done. If you have your bands, hang on to those because we're going to rack it under the chin for the crossover step.
Oh, yeah.
20 seconds each side. Get set and go. So constantly under tension. Should feel your weight shifting side to side a little bit as you're doing what feels like a pulse rep when you tap. Nice, Kelly. Good. Mike, awesome. Chest is forward, but back is flat. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. Switching sides here. Give you a moment to switch. Just staying nice and low the whole time. Here we go. Get set and go. Of course, if you needed to make this one more challenging, you would bend the front knee a little bit more. Not necessarily forward, but just adding like a split squat to it. Here we go. Good control there. Good pace. Thinking moderate pace on this exercise, not too slow. And of course, not cardio exercise fast. There we go. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch.
Whew.
Nice pace on that one there.
Struggling. I'm struggling.
Nice quick transition between exercises, doing our pull throughs or the lift offs. Get set and go. Reach through, exhale, pull. Keeping shoulders squared to the floor, hips facing the floor. Nice wide base on this one. Feeling obliques firing as you pull through or as you shift your weight slightly to reach up if you're doing the reach ups. There we go. Readjust the hips and back straight. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it. Now hold it. Hold the plank. Hands under the shoulders. Shouldn't be up overhead with your hands. There we go. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Control your breathing. Hips and back straight. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Nice. Last set here. 15 seconds. Curl and press. You can keep the band resistance the same or go lighter, taper it down on the last one. And I'm going to say keeping good control, but you can up the pace a little bit as long as form's still tight. Good control, get set, and go. That way in that 15 seconds, we're in that 10 to 15 reps range. Curl, press, good. And then just going in reverse or rewind on the way down. Elbows in one spot. Perfect. Ending up over the shoulder. Good. 5 seconds. See if you can get 2 more.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1, and switch. Nice.
Whew.
Excellent. We're going to that crossover step next, last set here. So stay nice and low, gripping the floor with the front foot. Hands are going to stay under the chin the entire time, so we get plenty of tension. Get set and go. Rep them out here. Got the form down on this exercise. Now it's about digging in on making sure it's a good challenge. Keep tension in the bands. You could use your elbows to go outward, put even more tension on the bands. All the way through. Rep them out, tap, cross and over, 2, 1, and switch sides. Give you a moment to switch. Set and go. There we go. Nice pace. Kind of bouncing right into the next rep. Staying under tension. Knees going to stay slightly bent. Good, Mike. Here we go, Melissa. Team Ferris, awesome. Rep them out, rep them out. Tap and go, tap and go. Good, Kelly. Rita, awesome. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Nice. Last set on the pull throughs, just 15 seconds. See if you can get maybe 4 or 5 on each side. We'll hold it and then head to conditioning. Here we go. Get set. And go. 15 seconds of focus. Looks really good here. Don't see any hips up in the air. Hips and back stay straight, meaning draw the hips towards the floor. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it. Nice and strong here. Good strong finish on the plank. Should be looking even with your hands, your fingers, which are under your shoulders. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Done. Go ahead up to our feet. Grab your lighter weight for the dumbbell shovels or kettlebell shovels on the diagonal, going 30 seconds on the first round here. Switching gears, get set, and go. From the pocket and then cross body, about shoulder high, if not just over the shoulder. Nice, perfect, Mike. Good. Hips go back. Use it like a kettlebell swing. Drive through the heel. Engaging glute, hips. Nice. Slight bend in the knees when our hips go back. There it is. Awesome, awesome. Rep them out here, rep them out. Form looks awesome with this exercise. Last 10 seconds. I'm sorry, switch sides. Switch sides if you haven't already.
Jesus, Eric.
You'll be walking in circles, uneven. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Nice. Heading to the floor for our punches. Is that Gregory?
Tell him to join.
Greg and Co.
What's up, man?
Hey, Greg. Man, missing a good one. Were you out riding?
I have 95 pounds of future 95 pounder. He's 50 now. So he's keeping me occupied in the forest preserves.
There you go. Awesome. Way to get out. All right, we'll go ahead into our punches, get set, and go. Greg just bought everybody some rest time. 30 seconds. Rep them out, rep them out. Drive the elbows back and reach, punching on a diagonal. Good. You can elevate one foot and feel the difference there, or both feet. Rep them out, punching hard. Short exhale on each one. This is going to be our longest go on the punches. You guys are doing very well. Good control. Just like Kevin's doing there. Lean back a little bit, make it a little tougher. 5 seconds all the way through. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Excellent. Good. Hustle in between exercises here. Back up to our feet. We're going to grab a weight. 20 seconds. Switching halfway, I promise. Get set. And go. Hips go back. Fire up. Use that diagonal. Rep them out, rep them out. 3, 2, 1, and switch sides right away. Time's still rolling. 10 seconds. Knock them out here.
Guys, even if your dumbbell is going diagonal, your eyes and chest should still stay forward.
2, 1, and switch. Excellent.
Whew.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
To the floor, to our mat for our punches. 20 seconds. Rep them out here. Even towards the end. Keep that pace going. Get set. And go. Rep them out, rep them out. Yes, just like that, Melissa. Perfect. So you're not punching straight out in front on a slight angle. So you end up almost in front of your opposite shoulder to the arm that you're punching with. There it is. Less than 10 seconds, rep them out. And just like as if we were standing and you want to use your hips when you punch, you can kind of get that same rhythm, same flow going, even in this position. 3, 2, 1, and time. Rest.
Oh.
Awesome.
Yes, sir. That was good.
Nicely done.
That's
team.
it, right, Eric? We're done.
Yep. Now we come save Jordan.
It's just so hot in here. My TV is fogging up.
Yeah, I remember my first living room workout.
All right, guys, last circuit. I'll show you guys with the bands first. Okay, so this circuit's a little bit tricky because you need a ton of tension with each exercise. Okay, so I'll show you guys with the band first. Again, try to step as close as you can to the handle. That'll have more tension on it. So right arm working, left arm or left foot stays on the band if you're using a band. Knuckles facing forward, pulling wide with the elbow, okay? So a little different in what you're focusing on. We're not really focusing on the lats primarily, more on the posterior delts, back of the shoulders here. And then we're gonna switch 25 seconds each way. Same thing if you're doing a dumbbell. Knuckles forward, pull wide, okay? Next one is tricky. So this band, it does not have enough tension. So what I'm gonna do, I want you guys to see, I'm gonna make a loop and then have my feet as close to the handles as I can. So loop it, bigger the loop, more tension there is. What you're gonna do, stand tall first. What we're gonna do, squat, stay at the bottom, curl, back down, and then all the way up, okay? So if that's too much on the knees, you could deadlift too, stay low, curl, up, low, curl, up. Same thing if you have dumbbells. So dumbbells, stay low, squat, curl, all the way down and up. So some coordination with that one. And then very last one, ceiling pushes, okay? So notice my legs here. I'm not going all the way down or up, just staying in this range. Really concentrating at the top of the abdominals here. So 25 seconds just like that. And at the very end, we're gonna go here, chin tucked, legs as low as you can for a 10-second hold, okay? So ceiling pushes in that range of motion for 25, and then 10-second hold as low as you can, keeping your back glued to the mat. All right, last circuit, guys. Strong finish here.
Okay, getting set for the wide row. If you're stepping on the band, you can go both handles or one. Recommend just using one handle and then adjusting the tension with your foot, just because typically tougher when we go wide with the elbow. Get set and go. 25 seconds on each side. Good. Chest is forward. It's usually what we're looking for with any kind of dumbbell or band row like this. We're getting the right angle. Good. If it's too tough, adjust accordingly. Take some tension off the band and elbow it wide out to the side. That's what's going to make it more of a posterior delt. Yep, exactly. Good. Palm facing behind us. So prone grip. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Go ahead and take a moment to switch sides. Get set and go. 25 seconds. Leaning forward, hips are back. Nice, Mike. Good right there. And should be focusing on your upper back and the back of your shoulder, so posterior delt, and driving the elbow up towards the ceiling as if someone was pushing down on the elbow and you're fighting that resistance. Going wide like a T shape if you did both arms at the same time. Just like that, Kelly. Good. 2, 1, and switch. We are going to go to our squat and curl now. So grab lighter dumbbells if needed, or using the bands. Gordon's going to go dumbbells to start. Bands, you want a narrower grip, and then you can loop the band or choke up on the band in terms of how much tension you put on it. And we're going to start with the squat and then curl at the bottom. Get set and go. So squat, get your depth, and then curl. Of course, a little more knee friendly. You can do more of a hinge, so more of a deadlift and then curl. Take the first couple reps to get a feel for this one. This ended up looking very good last week when we had good depth. Elbows stay in one spot, curl good.
And then the tricky part of this one, guys, is when you're curling at the bottom, the weight wants to shift up towards your toes. So keep all your weight on the back of your foot, driving up through your heel.
Short time, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Good. We're going to the floor, to the mat, lying on our back. We'll do the little plus where we press up to the ceiling with our heels and then lowering our legs, but not all the way. That's where we're making a little adjustment, just keeping the control of about the half range. Get set and go. 25 seconds. You can bend your knees more if need be, but if you're watching Jordan, he's going to press up to the ceiling. Hands are underneath the hips, under the glutes, and then just a slight lower. Just that little bit of control and direction change is where it should add up. Yes. If it still feels too easy, then you could, of course, lower just a little bit more. Kind of experiment with that. 5 seconds, and then we're going to hold the iron cross position. 3, 2, 1, and feet out according to the challenge that you're looking for. Good. Closer to the floor is going to be tougher. Hold it, hold it, hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Good. Excellent. We're back to our wide row. So adjust your weight accordingly now, going 20 seconds on each side. It felt like first set was too easy. Up your dumbbells if you have them. First side.
1 second. All right.
Get set.
Sorry, Eric. All right, we're good.
It looked like you were doing like a padlock for like a code. Get set and go.
I was
Elbow
adjusting my dumbbells.
And Mike, go ahead and just switch your feet up, Mike. Put your other foot forward. Yep, go ahead and try that. And if you're watching Jordan, see how that same side is back. That way you have plenty of room for the weight. And you can put your opposite hand on your knee for support if needed. Good. Focusing on upper back, posterior delt. Good control. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. Go ahead and switch. In terms of reps for this one, in that 10 to 15 reps range, under control. Get set and go. And if you do a rep with your elbow tight to your side and then do that wide row that we're working on, you should feel the difference. Elbow tight to the sides, more lat and back. This is going to be more upper back, shoulder, so it should be a little tougher. We would typically go lighter weight on an exercise like this than we would our normal row. 3, 2, 1, and switch to our squat and curl. Nicely done. Excellent form on that last one. Again, adjust your weights or your bands accordingly. Get set and go. So squat or deadlift and then curl at the bottom. Emphasis on keeping weight back towards the midfoot or the heels on the curl because that weight's going to shift forward. Oh, nice, Kelly. Good. Elbows stay in one spot when we're curling. At the bottom, good, Jen. Nice. There it is, Brad. Awesome. Buffy, good. Keep tension on the bands. 2, 1, and switch. There we go. Nicely done. Going leg raises. Leg raises next year for 20. You guys are doing really well. Get set and go. Awesome. Good control here. Bend the knees if needed. And everybody's doing a nice job of kind of halting before getting to the end range. And you should feel that's when abs are going to contract, pull tight for us to pull back up. 2, 1, and hold it. 10 seconds, feet out. There it is. Just 10 seconds. Draw the belly button in. Short little exhales. 2, 1, and switch. Good. Nice. Nice little burn there at the end. Perfect. Back up to our feet for the wide row. Just 15 seconds on each side. Keeping a nice wide stance, similar to our row, our alternating rows that we did. First side, get set and go. Elbow wide, palm facing behind us in terms of grip. Keeping the upper body still. And Kev, that looks really good. Now bring your chest forward towards the floor a little bit more. Yep, exactly. Good. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Other side. Quick switch up here. Get set. And go. Elbow wide. Try it if you're using the bands. See if you can keep tension in the bands the whole way through. That way when you're lowering, you should feel the tension also. There it is. Drive the elbow up and back. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Excellent. Going to the squat and curl last set here. And if ever the band feels way too light on this one or you lose tension, you could also rack it up in that rack position that we did for the crossover step. That way when you squat, you come down, curl, and come back up. You have bands or dumbbells, Jordan? Dumbbells?
I have dumbbells, yeah.
Okay. Get set and go.
Should I switch to bands?
No, you're good. Everybody looks good here. Got good tension in the bands. Nice, Jen. Good, Melissa. Buffy, awesome. Yep, just keeping tension the whole way there. even for this last 15 seconds, you can take out the curl and just stick to the squats if you want to focus on the squats. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch.
Don't say that now. The curls are the fun part. Summer's coming, Eric. Come on, you know that.
Last set on the leg raises. Then we're going to condition and get set and go. 15 seconds. Good form, moderate pace even at the end here. See if you can get 8 to 10 reps. Focus on where your feet are going. So up towards the ceiling and then out. Up towards the ceiling, then out. Yep, nice, good. Good control, good pace. Rep them out. 3, 2, 1, and hold it. 10-second hold. Strong finish here. Get ready to dive right into conditioning. There it is. Hold it, hold it, hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Up to our feet. Nicely done. Go ahead, grab your lighter weight. Got our last round. 30 seconds to start on the dumbbell shovels.
Strong finish here, guys.
About shoulder width with your feet. That way your hips can go back and you can get to the pocket. Get set. And go. 30 seconds. Knock them out here. Switching halfway. Hips go back. Bend in the knees. Nice, Jen. Good. There it is, Mike. Fire up on each one. Good, Kev. There it is, Melissa. Now we got the form going for speed. There it is. 2, 1, and switch sides right away. Time still rolling. 15 seconds. Knock them out. Fire up, fire up. There it is. Good. As soon as you start to slow down, right back into it. Keep it going. Hips go back. Fire up. 5 seconds all the way through. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Excellent. Keep the weight close. We can go to our punches. 30 seconds. Get set and go. And if you've had your feet elevated and you touch them down on this last circuit, last set, perfectly fine. Thinking safety first, then form and speed. There it is. Drive the elbows back, punch and go, punch and go, punch and go. Short exhale on each one. Chin is tucked, gazing straight forward, straight ahead. Should feel abs, obliques firing on each punch. Just get a little bit of twist, a little bit of turn. Punch and go, punch and go. There it is. 5 seconds all the way through. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Nicely done. 20 seconds on each exercise here. Strong finish. Get set and go. 10 seconds hard on each side. Should feel the weight on the dominant side and pushing hard with that side. Still facing forward. 3, 2, 1, and switch right away. 10 seconds. Knock them out. There you go, Kelly, Rita. Awesome. Here we go, Marty. All the way through. 2, 1, and switch. Good. Last set of punches here. 20 seconds. Rep them out. Whatever you have left.
Here, guys.
Get set and go. 20 seconds. All out. Punch and go. Punch and go. Punch and go. Drive the elbows back. There it is. Good, Kelly. Rep them out. Core tight. Short exhales on each. Keep the chin tucked. 10 seconds. Last 10. Rep them out. Rep them out. Rep them out. For speed. For speed. Punching hard. There it is. All the way through. 3, 2, 1, and time. Done. Awesome. Awesome. Woo.
Good work, everybody. Good work.
Well done.
We have another family visitor. Marcy from the gym. Hi.
Hey,
Marcy.
good morning.
Hey, Marcy.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, everybody. Nicely done, Marty.
Awesome job, everybody.
Thanks.
Mike, you got kicked out of your
Thank
gym?
you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye,
Thank
Buffy.
you.
Nice job.
Have a
Good
good
to see you.
day. Bye.
Great
Melissa,
work,
well done.
everybody.
Awesome. Kevin, Mike, thank you. Yeah, Mike, you went from the home gym to that banister behind you looks like a crib. Like I thought it was a crib for a second. I was like, no, Mike.
Hold on, let me unmute you, Mike.
In the loft.
Mike, you got kicked out of your gym?
No, I'm up north.
Oh.
okay.
So this is our loft. This is where we put less favorable friends. That's where they sleep. It's where my computer is, so it worked out good.
It probably
It kind of does. Looks like a big adult crib.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
like It's like, yeah, are they in trouble up there? They got sleep in the doghouse.
I think it's ugly as can be, but yeah, I never looked at it as a crib. That's funny.
Yeah. It probably gets hot up in your loft then.
It does, yeah. When Jordan was saying it's hot, I was feeling for him.
Oh my
I'm in the same
gosh,
boat.
it is
Dripping.
Yeah.
super
That's the
hot.
difference.
Me too.
Jordan's crying about it, and Mike's just like grinding through it.
Yeah,
I'm too
we're
tired to cry.
We're very different people, Mike and I.
Too tired to cry about it, brother. I just didn't have the energy.
Too tired.
Inside, screaming. Oh,
See what
anyways,
we do for you
guys.
guys?
Hey. Huh?
You see what we do for you guys? We struggle.
Yes, yeah. Now you're all sheeny. You don't have to put that Vaseline all over you today.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Good time to go and get your mail, Jordan. Good time to go down the mailbox, huh? Strut your stuff. Show the neighbors who they're next to.
Yeah, like the runway walk for Jordan. Oh man.
All right, kids.
All right.
I'm out of here. I got to go take a shower.
Have a
Thanks
great
for everything.
weekend.
You guys have a great weekend.
Absolutely. Rita, thank
have
you.
a great weekend. Thank you for joining
See you,
us.
Rita.
Thank you. Enjoy. And you got that recorded too. Jay, you can make a mic volume 1 now.
Oh, I did. Nice.